What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Dude, look at me. I'm a little bit extra freaking stylish today because I showered and I remembered to brush my hair after I showered instead of just letting it be fuck all and then fucking with it later. And I also shaved and I did a little bit shorter of a shave than I probably should have. But the idea was that I'll do it now so I don't have to do it again for a while. But I definitely should have done it one longer. Whatever. We're streaming today. What the hell? Early stream. Cause I only had one class today that ended at 4. And then I don't have anything else planned for today except for recording the podcast later with Javi at 8. The plan for today is to do Animal Crossing. That's the plan. But I should probably react to something first, right? Like that's the thing. What is there to react to? I wish there was like a subreddit for shit to react to. Real shit, dude. That would be fire. Like a popular for streamers to react to subreddit. That would be good. But instead there isn't. So I'm just stuck scrolling YouTube. And I get all my personal recommendations. Dude, the thing I put this as a thumbnail and stuff on YouTube. But all that shit with the Trump birthday card that came out, it's crazy. I didn't realize that, like, they always talked about, like, a drawing. Trump did a doodle for the Epstein card. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. He did a doodle. Great. I don't know why they kept bringing it up. I think maybe I heard that it was, like, a weird, like, sexual one or something. But I was like, well, whatever. It wasn't until I saw it, what was that, yesterday when they released it, that it was like, oh. Like, oh. Let me see if I have it bookmarked or anything. It is crazy how Epstein's dead. You ever think about that? Like, they just killed him. Like, he's just dead, and we're very much living in the aftermath of, like, his legacy. That's crazy. That's a man who has legacy. You can't deny him that. You want to get a legacy in this world, become just the most influential and like highly connected sex pest predator out there. Mass pedophile trafficker. But here, dude, look at this. It's crazy. It's so gross. I'll also be honest, when I was reading this yesterday, I didn't realize that the signature was meant to be pubes. I just straight up didn't get that. Or allegedly supposed to be pubes. I guess it, whatever. Presumably supposed to be pubes. I was just taken aback by this. How it's like, bro. Not to like body shame, I guess. But like, that's clearly supposed to be a naked girl. Like, child girl, right? Like, clearly, right? Like, let's be real here. Like, with how small, like, clearly, dude. It's so gross. It's just so gross. It's so disturbing. It's like such an artistic way of depicting pedophilia that it just like maxes out the creep factor. That's just like, ew, dude. Ew, dude. I don't know. I can't get over it. It's crazy. And so now I'm doing the Jake Knight show monologue. I'm tailoring it to be a bit more about that. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. It's like yet another obvious confirmation that Mans was a pedo. A pedo. So bizarre. CoffeeZilla did a video on it. Fuck it, we'll watch the CoffeeZilla video. It is crazy to me how CoffeeZilla has become like the Epstein coverage guy. Like, Mans used to just do like crypto scams, but now like it's so funny whenever a YouTuber gets like really invested about like a real world subject matter, because it's like, oh yeah, something about this just hit close to home. Like, I'm not saying that as like a obviously CoffeeZilla the pedo thing, but like it's just so funny. Like, damn, just something about this, you felt like you needed to be the guy. You needed to speak up about this. We'll watch this.
Today, the Jeffrey Epstein birthday book got released, 238 pages. of letters to Jeffrey Epstein. Most of them are about sex. If you remember,
who? You have to be so dumb. So dumb. It's like, it's such a testament of how bold they all were, they being the pedos. Like, you felt so secure in your position of power that you're just like explicitly, like, you're leaving such a paper trail. I guess there's like, technically, theoretically, they could possibly not have known he was a pedophile at this time, theoretically, but like, they definitely did, right? They definitely did. To leave such a paper trail is just like, it really is just evident of how much power they thought they had, and they just don't.
Extensively covered the Wall Street Journal scoop that Jeffrey Epstein's friends put together letters commissioned by Ghislaine Maxwell, and one of those letters...
Dude, fucking Ghislaine Maxwell commissioned it? That's really funny. Dude, that's really funny. Craziest plot twist is Ghislaine the whole time was an FBI informant. And not like still it would be incredibly fucked up everything she did, because she also did help a lot with the trafficking. But like, that would be just undeniably the craziest like public plot twist ever. Imagine compiling a list of people to send in birthday cards to like incriminate them is crazy. Of course it wasn't to incriminate them, it's because she was the fucking girlfriend, and again, they were so consumed by their own privilege that like, whatever.
Included Donald Trump, although they also included Alan Dershowitz, Lex Wexner, Bill Clinton, Leon Black. Now, in response, Trump sued the Wall Street Journal over $10 billion, which also means he sued Rupert Murdoch, the guy who...
It is really fun. I always forget that Wall Street Journal is owned by Murdoch, but it is. I mean, what percentage does Murdoch own? It's owned by Dow Jones. Dow Jones is owned by Murdoch? Am I dumb? Dow Jones is a part of News Corp. News Corp is owned by Murdoch's. Damn, I guess I didn't realize that. Oh no, Dow Jones and Company, which is different from this Dow Jones. Oh, okay. Maybe.
Runs Fox News, the New York Post, Sky News.
But that's like so dumb. But it also shows how like, I don't know, because yeah, he's suing Rupert Murdoch, sure. And so in a sense, he's suing Fox News. But like, has Fox News even fucking turned on him at all? Like, they're not trying to manufacture consent to like actually have it be Murdoch versus Trump. They're kind of like still playing middle. They're still fucking Switzerland.
And this is all because Donald Trump denied everything and said, I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women. It's not my language. It's not my words.
I'll give him credit. Let me pull it back up. It is a lot more poetically written. No, I can't imagine him saying this. I can't imagine him saying this. I can't imagine him saying this. And possibly this. Maybe he could say this. I don't get this. Okay, this is the card, right? And Trump did the drawing and the signature. But what is this from? What is the text from? I don't get it. Like, it's incriminating, of course. But, like, did Trump write a fanfic of him having a conversation with Epstein? Or is this, like, a transcript of a conversation they had?
Here's his official response. He sued them, of course. And then, of course, we found out that he does draw pictures, turns out, and signs his name on them. But the really important update was that the New York Times...
Wait, he's actually not a horrible artist. Hitler clears, obviously. Because Hitler wasn't a good artist, but he was an okay artist. Damn, CoffeeZilla's engaged? Or married? I didn't know that. But, like, this is kind of stylistically cute. I'll give him that. Or I like the buildings, at least. The road, not so great. The stars are cute. The moon's a little weak. And the stick figures seem out of place, but they kind of do fit.
Turns out, and signs his name on them. But the really important update was that the New York Times corroborated that Trump's name was on the Epstein birthday book, and specifically, the Epstein estate had it in their possession, and we're gonna turn it over. And today, that's exactly what happened, or the House committee released it to the public.
CoffeeZilla, fix your fucking chroma key, ultra key, dude. What is this schmutz? What is all this schmutz, dude?
Now, I want to be clear, although a lot of talk today is going to be spent on this drawing, It's far from the only one. Really, the reason this is such a big story is the blatant denial by the president, saying just it never happened, which is the weird thing, because of course he was friends with Epstein and Ghislaine. Everybody admits that, including Trump. It's just the letter itself. He's saying, no way it happened. That's not me. I don't do it. So that's the reason there's a lot of focus.
Straight up, they're gonna play the they're gonna go for the it couldn't have been me because I like women with larger breasts. I'm predicting that now. That if he does, or that might be an argument he'll make. I'm predicting that now. That seems like something so egregious for him to say, but that he could say. It would be in character for him to say. That's my hard prediction
On the president. But let's be clear, this book is about a lot more than just the president. There's a lot of powerful people implicated in this. This is the start of it. You see, it's a leather-bound book written...
Bro, why are names covered up? I guess some of these might be protecting them. But like, dude, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get any of this shit. I mean, of course I don't get it. No one gets it. No one is understanding why they're covering this up from a moral perspective. But like, it's so crazy to just like cover up names still. It's like, bro, you did it.
By Ghislaine Maxwell. There are redactions to third parties. Some of the friends mentioned is...
Dude, fucking Billy Clinton being in there.
Ron Altbach, Leon Black, Jean-Luc Brunel, Bill Clinton, Alan Dershowitz, Bill Elkis, Bran Frennan, Nick Leese, Peter Mandelson, George Mitchell, Nathan Myhrvold, and the list goes on and on, notably also Leslie Wexner, Donald Trump. And this is all available online. Like, there's no denying that this exists. You can see it has a bunch of never before released pictures of Epstein, his family, things like that. There are redactions of certain women in the pictures in compromising positions.
The Epstein family still exists? Like the estate? They said it was in the hands of the Epstein estate. What estate is left over from Epstein? Like, did he have kids? Dude, that would suck. Being the son of the world's most influential and powerful pedophile. That's crazy.
But otherwise, mostly unredacted, honestly. I'm pretty impressed with how much we got of the famous birthday book. And it is full of revelations. I think the most obvious one is that all of Jeffrey's friends, or most of them, were aware of his interests. They talked extensively about how much he loves the ladies, the young ladies. But there's also an interesting mention of his Vanity Fair profile. This is from Leon Black, where he calls him a Vanity Fair poster child. And that is soon followed by Alan Dershowitz's alleged letter, where he says, "Dear Jeffrey, as a birthday gift to you, I managed to obtain an early version of the Vanity Unfair article. I talked them into changing the focus from you to Bill Clinton, as you will see in the enclosed excerpt. Happy birthday and best regards." What makes this so interesting is what he's referring to, I believe, is a 2003 profile on Jeffrey Epstein. The article is called The Talented Mr. Epstein by Vicky Ward, and it's sort of become famous for the fact that now there's been this meta commentary about how Vicky Ward had early allegations of abuse by Epstein and was not able to run them. She accuses the paper of not running them. There's some dispute over this. Vicky Ward basically says she had two women who presented allegations. By early December, weeks before the article closed, in mid-December, she was discussing the farmers with fact checkers, and they were looking for photos. Ultimately, the editor said he didn't trust her. He didn't want to run those allegations.
Dude, that's crazy to have to go from wanting to publish allegations to do like an actual reporting on Epstein, and then like to having it be editorialized and tweaked to such a degree that it was now The Talented Mr. Epstein, and to still have your name be plastered on it. Dude, I fucking hate that that's how news publications work. It's just so cursed and fucked up that like it can just be twisted in such a way. Blah, blah.
But now that we have this backstory, I mean, that's all things that have been public for a long time. That has been a big question. Why was this article killed? Well, now we have in this book a discussion of this killed article. And by the way, when you look at...
was the article actually published? The way he presented it made it seem like it was. Yeah, it was. So what, is it just the other version of the article that was killed?
What Alan Dershowitz is saying they changed the focus to from you to Bill Clinton. We do see that Bill Clinton shows up in this article. So the timeline really does match up. Over and over, his friends seem to be joking about an article.
Bro, real shit, why would anyone give a fuck about Jeffrey Epstein before he was a pedophile? Who cares? Who fucking cares about this random New York financier? I don't. I wouldn't. Who gives a shit? Why would you post about that in Vanity? I guess it's all like fashion, high society, whatever. But it's just like, that feels like such a nothing article.
Where allegations almost ran about Jeffrey Epstein and ultimately did not. Most of them seem to be very well aware he likes the ladies, he likes them young. So I hope this finally puts to bed the lone trafficker theory that everyone was going to him for tax advice. But of course, we also need to talk about Donald Trump's letter. And unfortunately, this is where the response gets a lot more polarizing. Depending on where you sit on the aisle, people have been having all sorts of reactions to this, with a lot of people saying, okay.
Do you think Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks that Trump's a pedophile? That's what I'm wondering. Because, like, she has been one of the people on the right who's pushing for everything to be released. And she has to be able to read through the, like, between the lines, right? Like, I think she's dumb as bricks and is a fucking Attack on Titan. But, like, to a certain degree, you need to be able to read between the lines. And, like, especially with this birthday card shit. Like, she has to realize, like, there is some implication here, right? She can't just be that dumb. I don't believe it.
Well, then case closed. He wrote it, right? Like, obviously, he was friends with the guy. Everybody else in there aren't there denying writing these letters. He wrote it. His signature's on here. But the official press secretary at the White House said that, once again, it is false. They're doubling, tripling, quadrupling.
Yeah, right. And we all believe her because she's never lied before. Right. Yeah, no, totally.
Saying, as I've said all along, it's very clear President Trump did not draw this picture. He did not sign it. Trump's legal team will continue to aggressively pursue litigation. And then you have this guy who's the deputy White House chief of staff saying, time for News Corp to open that checkbook. It's not his signature. Defamation. And then they screenshot some photos of Donald Trump signing his name and saying, look, it's not the same signature. And you know what? That's pretty true. It's not the same signature. We'll get to that, because at the same time that was getting released, they were denying, oh, look at these signatures that are different. We also had the New York Times and Wall Street Journal also put out signature comparisons with some different signature choices that look very similar. This is the official Epstein one right here. Here's a look.
Also, there's a decent chance these are from like the 90s and early 2000s. He may have just fucking changed his signature. Like, people don't do that frequently, but he very easily could have, right? Like, why not? Once you're fucking president twice and you've lived for 80 goddamn years, like, who knows? Maybe you want to mix it up a little. I want to blame him, but you should only mix it up with the signature change. You shouldn't mix it up with the, having sex with minors. At least that's my 2 cents.
To Bill Gates. Here's a letter to New York City officials, Rudy Giuliani. Here's another New York City official. And then we also have letters to Conway, to Clinton. And you have this kind of textbook long trail, a very tight vertical signature. I mean, to me, that's pretty compelling. Unless we're arguing for a professional forgery job here, which I don't think has even been alleged. Like, this is nearly identical, all these signatures. Like, I would believe that is all within the realm of the regular differences in a signature, right? It's not some completely different signature we've never seen before. But it didn't take long for people to take up what the White House's official statement is saying, because influencers have now run with it, saying,
of course they fucking have, because they're dumb as bricks. Because they're fucking idiots. Because they're stupid. Because they don't care. Because they don't. They just want to make money. And they've realized the best way to make money is to stick with a loyal audience. And they've found their audience. And so now it's just manufacturing consent to keep them consenting. It's disgusting. But I mean, it's like, okay, all things considered, this isn't the worst counter argument. It does look like a different signature. But again, it's also not crazy if he maybe changed his signature. Because when is the birthday card from? It's when he was 50. So 16 before, so 2003. So this would have been around like the time where these signatures were. So it makes sense.
below. Look.
The real question is you need to find if there's this signature from that time period. Because, yeah, maybe he changed his signature, but also maybe he fucking didn't. I don't know. Do you have proof? More than just speculation? I don't know. It's all despicable. He did it, obviously, and there's nothing we can do about it, which is dope. I love that we, the American public, can just not do anything about the fact that our president's a pedophile, but, like, you know, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
Look like the actual signature from the president.
Damn,
I
am
don't
I
think
getting
so at all.
sick?
Fake.
I'm all sinusy.
Showing once again that, yes, the president has at various times signed signatures differently, of course. I don't think anyone disputes that. And sure, you can find some signatures that look different. Here's Eric Daughtery saying, the Wall Street Journal has just published that letter Trump sent to Epstein. It's not even his signature. Defamation pay up. This guy says Trump is going to bankrupt.
Dude, Benny Johnson wouldn't fucking know. Would look like a gift shark in the mouth. Don't fucking talk to Benny Johnson for jack shit.
Wall Street Journal. Benny Johnson says time to sue them into oblivion, which again is crazy because the guy they're talking about, they're suing, is also like one of their biggest allies, Rupert Murdoch, the guy who runs Fox News. I mean, it's definitely infighting at best. Now, of course, we got to read the message again now that we actually have it in its full context. We have voiceover, must be more to life than having everything. Yes, there is. I won't tell you what it is, nor will I, since I know it.
I don't understand the format. Maybe this is the neurodivergence in me, and like it ultimately doesn't change much because it's still creepy as fuck and it's still very pedophilic. But I don't understand the format. Did he type this up? Did he write this poetry? I don't get it. Who is voiceover? What is voiceover? I don't understand. I just don't. I don't understand the way in which this media is meant to be consumed. Because, like, the card with the drawing would be something visual, would be physical. But if it typed out and says voiceover, I don't get it.
It is. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Yes, we do come to think of it. We all know this. And then the famous line, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? A pal is a wonderful thing.
Also, I don't understand enigmas never age. I get age. I get it, but I don't get it. Or I get that it's pedophilic, but I don't understand what it means. There's a Reddit comment here. Their near endless supply of trafficked minors never aged either, because as soon as Trump or Epstein got bored, I assume it swaps them out. I believe he and Epstein are speaking about themselves. Their secrets make them enigmas, and they both like to believe that they look younger than they do. An anagram for enigma is gamine, a girl on the streets. Gamine? That feels like a stretch. Is it supposed to be a thing of the, like, I'm young at heart? Because, like, that's what some pedos do. Is they're like, no, like, I'm actually youthful. It's like, no, dog, you're fucking 40 and you have 2 kids. Touch women your own age consensually.
Happy birthday, and may.
I don't get it. Again, I get that it's creepy. I get that it's weird. And this is just like more points added to my autism score. But I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand the turn of phrase. I just don't. I don't understand what it means. I don't get it. I just don't.
Every day be another wonderful secret. So look, there's also an analysis put together by the Wall Street Journal, the people who originally reported this. I think that's worth going over. They decided to look at various times that Donald Trump has expressed similar writing. For example, they talk about Trump talking in the third person. They say, look, here's video clips of him talking about himself in the third person. It's not weird for him to do that. There's also word choice.
The writing at first seems out of character. Or like as a whole, in combination with the picture, it seems out of character. But like when you analyze each attribute, it fits more in. Because it's like you could hear him saying a bunch of that shit in his stupid fucking voice. Enigmas never age. And enigmas never age. Secrets, but I won't tell. And perhaps we'll share it more next year. Like, I could see him saying that. And apparently the drawings matches up, so maybe the drawings too.
Enigma. They point out that he's used enigma multiple times in books. We've also covered him saying it in video. Then there's also a wonderful thing. A pal is a wonderful thing. That's the line. Well, has he said that before? Yes. He's definitely said that before. So all in all, the reporting seems solid to me. I mean, you can...
I don't doubt that it's him. I don't think anyone should doubt that it's him. It's so obviously him. It's so obviously his writing. It's so obviously he did it. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand the formatting of it. I just don't. I just don't. And it ultimately doesn't matter that much. And you know, maybe for the rest of history, the only people that will understand it is Trump and Epstein. But I don't get it.
Hold on to the copium here, but really you're arguing that the entire book is either all fake, which that's the first option, in which case, like, it may be the greatest forgery of all time, or you're saying specifically that it's just the Trump part that's a forgery, and every other part, the part where Bill Clinton's writing in, the part where all these other people we knew.
It is really funny how no one is talking about the fucking Bill Clinton writing. No one's talking about it. You would think some people will talk about it. I don't see a single person talking about it. Hey, Bill Clinton is also a pedophile, probably. It's just he knows how to not Streisand affect himself, I guess. He probably learned from fucking Monica Lewinsky.
That were also associated with Epstein were writing in. You're saying all of that's real, but the part about Donald Trump is not. And that was a forgery inserted in. So it's a very strange argument. And because this was all a carefully bound book, the idea that it was just inserted in, it couldn't really have been. It was bound by a specific bookbinder. So, I think it's all credible. I mean, personally, I look at the facts. I look at what we know of the various people, how this all unfolded, the fact that it came from the estate we thought it would come from, the fact it included a variety of politicians, powerful people. It wasn't just singling out Trump, but Trump is the only one who has denied it. Now, lastly,
that's
I
a
want to
really
talk
funny
about
diagram.
The latest state.
So what he's gonna say? What's his fucking name? Mike Johnson. What's his name? I don't remember his name. Whatever his fucking name is. He came out and he was like, "Yeah, maybe Trump was an FBI informant or something," or he made some allusion to it. And so people were like, "Oh, so we're going with this conspiracy now. This is the defense we're running." But then I think the press secretary today was like, "Nope, he's not an FBI informant." Ooh, got that line of defense neutered before you could even get it running. Or maybe they just realized that, hey, this won't hold up.
By our government. We all know the various stages of grief we've been through with this story. First, it was a cover-up, then they're going to release everything, then there's nothing to release, then it's a hoax, and now we have a new level of copium. We are descending into Davy Jones' locker level of copium. And here we have it. This is from Speaker Mike Johnson.
Damn,
It's been misrepresented. He's not saying that what Epstein did is a hoax. It's a terrible, unspeakable evil. He believes that himself. When he first heard the rumor, he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. He was an FBI informant to try to take this stuff down.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's just crazy.
Donald Trump
That's crazy to just slip in there. That's crazy to slip in there. That's some shit you say loosely that you don't think people will latch onto, and then they did. And then it was like, ooh. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not.
It's an FBI informant, according to Speaker Mike Johnson. So all of this birthday book stuff, all of this was actually, if you believe our government, it was part of an official plot to capture Jeffrey Epstein, the world's most notorious pedophile. This whole photo. But now I guess we're so deep undercover we can't cop to it yet. We can't admit we have the entire government running cover for us with influencers telling people, oh, it's not his signature, even though they're very clearly our signatures that look identical. So it's crazy. I just hope our glorious president can one day come out of his FBI informant role and tell us all how he took down the world's most notorious.
Dude, imagine
that big one. Maybe he can write us a letter about it.
Imagine that's how he gets the Nobel Peace Prize. Imagine that's how. He's been angling for it for a good bit. Imagine that's how. Okay, I just remembered that, like, one thing Connor Eats Pants used to do a lot, which I liked, was he would watch people's house tours. So why not? Let's freaking do it. Let's freaking watch someone's house tour. Who's Terry Crews? Terry Crews is cringe. I forget why, but he is. Let's watch fucking Nikolaj Coster-Waldau's Hidden Los Angeles Home. Because I've been watching a shit ton of Game of Thrones clips on my YouTube shorts.
Hi, AD. I'm Nikolaj Coster-Waldau. Welcome to my house. Come on in.
Damn, he's Australian. Is he Australian? What is he? Is he a Kiwi? He's Danish. Oh. Nikolaj Coster-Waldau would prefer if you moved on from hating the ending of Game of Thrones. I absolutely think people are entitled to whatever opinion they have, but it's a television show. Someone told a story and you didn't like the ending. I would probably feel the same way if people were constantly telling me how much they didn't like something I worked hard on 6 years ago and had no control over. True. Damn, so this was 6 years ago? Was that really when the Game of Thrones finale was? So this probably came out around the time. Yeah, this did.
When I first saw this house, this room was packed with photos. Obviously, we took them down. We painted it. And we also...
Bro, why? Dude, imagine this with photos. That'd be sick. I mean, like, right now.
This room.
Okay, I like the plant in the middle, because you need something in this spiral. The plant in the middle is nice, and I do like how tall it is, but it would be nice if there was some wall art. Like, why not have photos up? Imagine it's just covered with, like, framed photos. That'd be dope. That'd be dope as fuck. Like framed photos of you and your kids and stuff just all along. Like a vortex. That'd be awesome. Why not, dude?
It was packed with photos. Obviously, we took them down. We painted it. And we also added this light fixture that I am pretty crazy about.
I do like the light fixture. That's a nice light fixture. How bright is it, though? Because currently it doesn't look very bright, but then again, it's getting mocked by the sunlight coming through the window, so it's hard to tell. Dude, hold on. There was a light fixture I saw the other day in a Chick-fil-A. Let me pull it up. I was infatuated with it. It was like kind of cringe because it was just like building off of consumerism, but I loved it. Look at this. Look at this, dude. I thought it was dope. Actually, I don't even know if there's lights in that. But this was at a Chick-fil-A. It was just like a bunch of melted down Coca-Cola bottles. I thought it was sick as fuck. I was hanging out with a friend. She was sitting like here. And I couldn't stop looking at this. It was just so sick. I loved it. It was so neat.
I've been working out of LA for 15, 20 years. And now seemed like a good time to find a place. When I then found this...
Okay, so this is a cute little LA place.
This is the
Hidden Los Angeles Home. I'm not surprised by that. I feel like you could put this in like, it looks decently compact, so you could probably get away with having this in like a relatively inexpensive Los Angeles area, which would probably be dope. You don't want to be an actor with too hoity-toity, I would think.
the main room. I've been working out of LA.
Is that supposed to be Jamie Lannister, or is that supposed to be Brienne of Tarth? I can't tell.
15, 20 years, and now seemed like a good time to find a place. When I then found this place, obviously I wasn't sure that my wife was gonna like it.
My wife.
I fell in love with it. So I thought, I'm just gonna go for it, and then hopefully she'll agree. Great.
Dude, the Jim from The Office. That's crazy that Jim in The Office, he just bought the house. And then, was Pam even that mad? I don't remember. That's crazy. Dude, also living on a fucking... I guess Jim wasn't living the most exquisitely before Pam came around. So I guess he had a lot of money probably saved up. He was high-key probably living the bachelor life beforehand. But still, to just go ahead and rip a house purchase under your... Were they married at the time? I think they were engaged. Or I don't remember. That's crazy to do. That's crazy to just go ahead and buy a house. Crazy.
Friend that also is a good friend.
She should have been pissed off at him, dude. That's a lot of money. I guess it was buying it from his parents, which is like, okay, that's a little bit more chill. Still, dude, that's wild.
Of my wife, Lonnie Castle, and her friend Brigitte. They're interior designers. They said, "Why don't we help you out? Let's go in and."
Okay, I don't love the white shelf on the white. Now they got some stuff on it that makes it pop a little bit more. I think the colorful books do give it some depth, as well as the picture frames and the light here. But it blends a little bit too much in with the background for my liking. Also, not a huge fan of the tile floor. I like the color of it, but the way it kind of matches up with the walls, especially with the shelving here, Doesn't look quite right.
Get some furniture and then it'll be ready when Nugaga comes over. And they did an amazing job, and I'm still married. So it turned out okay. We wanted it to be simple, comfortable, and take
Who is that's Brienne of Tarth? Yeah, that's definitely Brienne of Tarth. That's not Jaime Lannister. Little bit weird to have a doll of Brienne of Tarth as Jaime Lannister, dare I say. Little bit weird. Unless you're married to, what's her face, Gwendolyn Christie or whatever her name is. Little bit odd, I'll say.
and take advantage of all
It would be more egotistical to have one of Jaime Lannister, but still, little bit odd, I'll say.
the windows and all the greenery and have that be the main attraction, if you will. Oh, by the way, this is Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones. It was made by a fan. So I'm supposed to give this to Gwendolyn Christie.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, this chair is really comfortable. It looks a little weird, but it's amazing.
That's really funny to me. Because, like, that probably happens a ton. But the idea of actors being given shit for other actors and then feeling obligated to hold on to it. You end up becoming like a Death Stranding courier of all these different little deliveries for all your actor friends.
By the way, it's kind of funny. I was doing a documentary all over Greenland. My wife's from Greenland, and I did this documentary. And at one point, I was in a city called Tasiilaq, which is on the east coast of Greenland, and the hunters there, as a second source of income, they do handicrafts. And this guy made this piece that I bought, and I really liked it. The fireplace before had this, was built out.
Wait, what's the Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones, the storyboards. Ooh, neat. Ooh. Lost Japan, Cardinavia Dreaming, Northern Comfort, The Monocle Guide to Building Better Cities, Will You Flip Me Off, Something Imagination, Hot to Cold. I don't know any of these.
Piece that I bought, and I really liked it. The fireplace before had this, was built out. It was different colors, so they put this really simple black one in, painted it all white, and this is
Bro, that must suck. You must make the fireplace like
that I
unusable.
bought, and I really liked it. The fireplace before had this, was built out. It was different colors, so they put this.
If it's
really simple.
all white, you would think there would end up being like ash and stuff on the edges, no? So they must never fucking use that thing. I guess it's LA. You don't need a fireplace really ever. But still, I don't know.
Black one in, painted it all white. And this is a funny story. Victor Delfin, the artist from Lima, made these which are the signs, right? So I thought, this is fantastic. I'll get 3. I'll get the signs of me and my wife, and then our kids. Our kids
My
have
wife.
the same sign. I thought they had this sign. I was wrong. I don't even know the star signs of my kids. But, you know, you can't know everything. But I got the 2 others right, my wife's and mine. I'm a Leo. And I think they're beautiful. I talked about this guy.
That's really funny to get like an artisanal, or I guess not artisanal, an artistic plate for your kids' star signs and then just get it wrong. I mean, it does go to like humanize actors and shit. To just get it wrong is so funny. That's a real parent shit. And then the kids to be like, oh no, no, it's actually cool. No, yeah, no, actually. No, it's cool.
In Peru, Victor Delfin, and I saw this thing he did. For me, it was just like a bird of creativity. You know, it's basically a brain exploding with paintbrushes.
That's a neat.
But I like it. By the way, this is a
Art
very nice
installation.
table, a desk. Usually I have my computer and stuff here, but I guess it looks better when it's.
Bro, that's prime laptop location. That's prime laptop location. But you would probably be so hunched, though, if you are on laptop. I don't know. Desks are a finicky little bitch. That's the damn true and truth of it.
This. It's beautiful. This, of course, is one of my favorite pictures. This is my wife singing. This is something Birgitte and Lonnie. It's a metal balloon. It's one of those things where me and my wife said, that's probably not going to survive after the Architectural Digest have been around. I have to ask them about this, by the way.
Isn't it like the Architectural Digest will come in and like kind of re-clean this up or whatever? So is he doing a joke about that? That like that like they were gonna clean it away?
I know it's art, but I don't.
That's not art. That's not art. That's a fucking thing of chains. That sucks. I agree with him. I don't understand it. That's not fucking art. I guess anything's art. Anything and everything's art, but that's stupid as hell. That's fucking what pastrami Jerry is made out of in Seinfeld. What is it? The fettuccine Jerry? Pasta Jerry Seinfeld. The fusilli Jerry. Yeah. The one that goes up George's dad's ass. That one. That's a fucking fusilli blanket.
I don't understand it. So this is the master bedroom, and it's a fairly simple room. Nice space, good energy. This bed is made by Tekla. It's very comfortable. We actually have these lamps back home in Denmark as well. They're really good. This is my family. This is from Greenland, my wife.
My wife.
My mother and my Safina, Philippa, and Nugaga in Greenland. That is Nugaga and Philippa and Safina. We spend quite a bit of time out here
Cute.
on the little balcony. It's really nice in the morning.
Why are they so small? I get that this is some artistic thing of whatever. Why is the picture frame? I don't get it. I get that it's artistic, but I don't get it. Why is half of the picture frame just blank A4 paper? Why? Why not make the image bigger in the whole frame and just horizontal?
Nugaga in Greenland. That is Nugaga and Philippa and Safina.
Damn, I must have some shit in my
We spend
nose.
quite a bit of time out here on the little balcony. It's really nice in the morning. And then the view, of course, we have
Bro, it's
this
a tiny balcony.
fantastic view over.
That's
in the morning.
tiny. That's crazy to call
We
it a
spend
balcony.
quite a bit
I
of-
guess, I don't know. Waking up with the wife. Yo, early morning waking up and sitting out there on the balcony so you don't wake up my wife. That would be a vibe. Real shit. And then your wife wakes up, comes out, sits next to you. Yo. I guess it doesn't have to be heteronormative. It could be any mixture of whatever. But still, significant other coming out, sitting next to you with a cup of Joe or something. That's dope.
Time out here on the little balcony. It's really nice in the morning. And then the view, of course, we have this fantastic view over LA. Of course, we have a fern. Now, you need a fern in your bedroom.
You do
Ferns are
need a
known
fern.
to create a lot of sexual energy. in the
Okay.
room. And it's true.
Is that some books
It's true.
being used? Okay, is that a style thing? Or is that a utilitarian thing? I can't tell if I think that's based or cringe to use books as like a thing to set something on as fashion. I think that's cringe. Well, I don't know. I don't know any of the books, so maybe it's based.
This part of the house is where for the kids. So we have Safina in here and Philip in
Yeah, Architectural Digest definitely came through and cleaned this shit up.
there, and their rooms are very basic. They have a bed, and then they can now start adding whatever they need. And this is their
Or
bathroom.
maybe they just moved it or something. There's no way that would be what a kid or teenager's room would be like if it were up to them. That little of shit, dude. Oh my god. Put the kid in a fucking jail cell while you're at it. Good lord.
We have Safina in here.
Goddamn white
and
room.
Philip in there, and their rooms are very basic. They have a bed, and then they can now start adding whatever they need. And this is their bathroom. The very
Damn, that's a huge
exquisite
bathroom.
bathtub was all here. Everything was here. But there was like a very colorful wallpaper all over the bathroom, and also in the hall.
Bro, stop telling us about what was here when it's so much cooler than what is here. This like modern house bullshit, fucking simplistic, minimalist, all this crack, and you have just the dopest kids wallpaper ever, and you're like, nah, it's gone now.
Way. But we thought there was a little too there was too much happening. And also, what we like about this house is that we've got windows everywhere and we have the green outside, so
I
that's
guess.
enough green. Well, this is the kitchen, of course. And we did quite a bit here.
Bro, that's the kitchen? They have a fucking square acre bathroom for the kids, and then that's the kitchen?
Green. Well, this is the...
I guess it's not horrible. Because I don't know, you don't want too big of a kitchen, but that's pretty small. That's pretty small. I don't know.
Kitchen, of course. And we did quite a bit here. It was brown. It had very brown tiles. There were these big cupboards here. They tore that down, got rid of all the tiles, painted the cabinets. And back home, it's more like an...
Bro, some brown cupboards would pop there. Brown cupboards would go crazy there. No, we just stripped it all away and put the smallest, most minimalist shelves ever. No, that's sick. No, I love that. No, that's really dope. That's really dope, and it won't at all age poorly.
Open plan thing where you would have the dining room and the kitchen in one. It's not like a huge travel to go from here to the dining room. I can show you it's like about, let's just count it out. Yeah, it's 4 steps. 4 steps, and we can manage that.
All right, that's
so
not bad.
This room, when I saw it first, was kind of just a lounge area. I wanted this to be our, a dining room.
Okay, I like the table. I like the tone. I like the colors. And I guess that table would suffice for a relatively small LA house. But that's not a big table. It'd be hard to have people over, I think. I mean, maybe they get more chairs, but I feel like you max get like 3 people on each of the horizontal sides, and then maybe 1 pushing it 2 people on the short sides. I guess that gets you like 10, but I don't know. That doesn't seem like a ton.
This room, when I saw it first, was kind of just a lounge area. I wanted this to be our, a dining room / office space, and this is really where we spend most of the time. The table was actually designed by Birgitta, and it was built here in LA by a local carpenter. This actually,
that's neat.
It's kind of cool. I was just in Peru, and this is the cut through of the plant. What's it called, that plant when you want to go on a trip and expand your mind? Well,
ayahuasca.
Yeah, ayahuasca, that thing. What I like the most is this present Nugaga gave me for my birthday, which is a photograph, a print by a Danish photographer called Henrik Saxgren. It's from
Bro,
Greenland.
oh my god. No wonder he's Danish. This goddamn house is a white paradise, dude. Good lord. Everything is just white. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's just living in a white room, dude. Mr. Beast couldn't last a month in here. That's crazy.
It's this enormous iceberg. There's something about that, and then you look out both sides and you have the green lushness of California. It's a nice contrast.
Maybe
So
it's just the time of day they're recording it. They're recording it probably like early morning, afternoon. So that's peak sunlight, peak brightness. Maybe that's just washing everything out. But still, I don't know. The lack of shadows, it feels like there's no depth. It's crazy.
I guess our aesthetic taste is kind of what I would say. It's like we like it to be simple. We come from Scandinavia, from Greenland, and we wanted to bring that in here. But also, of course, we are in California. And I just had one thing. I was like, there has to be a pool. Got a place in California without a pool? That's ridiculous. And like, I have a lot of friends here that are from here. They go, why you're never going to spend any time in that pool? Well, they're wrong. Let's go out to the pool. So this is...
Oh my god, it's an exterior with so much more liveliness than the interior. The brick, love the brick. Only criticism would be maybe we have the bottom, like the floor brick, be a bit different than the wall brick. Like wall brick versus floor brick. Like the table. Table's great. Having an angular umbrella is good. Grill is nice. I like the blue of the pool. Makes it pop a lot.
I've got a pool. Very exotic for a Scandinavian. These chairs was left by the previous owner, and they're so comfortable. So thank you, Mr. Previous Owner. Except for the chairs, all the furniture is from Denmark.
Having the grill be built in is also nice. I feel like it gets a little janky though. Like it looks like a half grill. Because I assume it's actually built into the architecture, which looks visually a bit weird. It looks like it's hovering. But I don't know. I guess it's not horrible.
All the furniture is from Denmark. It's a brand called Skagerak. And every morning we have like berries. It's not because you are filming here that we just get like these bowls of berries here. It's not. Okay, so this is the middle of the garden. This was the only thing that my daughters told me that we had to get.
I do like this like upper area. Dude, imagine late night chilling up there with the homies, cracking back a brewski, or chilling up there with your little boo thing. Yo. Only thing that you could do is if you could get like some kind of screen out there. Imagine sitting out there and having some little movie theater-esque experience. That'd be dope. But there's no good way to fit a TV there unless you were to be looking down at it, which I guess you could do. Or you need like a projector, but there's nothing to really project on.
Sun bed so they could get some sun, I guess. And it's very nice. Another thing that's very different from back home in Denmark is of course that it's green all year round here, which is insane to us and really cool. This is I don't know, is this a lime or it's some kind of citrus tree. Come on up.
Bro, there's more?
We are at...
Yo, the hammock too? Okay, this is crazy. Dare I say, anything more is a little excessive. How many layers is this? This is like 3 different layers already. I love the hammock though, and the bench is cute. I would almost say, I feel like you should swap the hammock and the bench with the sunbathing bed. Am I crazy for that? Well, I guess that needs to be more in the sun, and this looks more shaded, but...
The top of the garden, which is the place I call the top of the garden. But I love it, because, you can look out over Los Angeles, and on a clear day, you can see the ocean in the distance. I mean, I just love this place, and come here at night, and you have this little fire pit, and there's a fire going, and then you can sit in your hammock, and then this beautiful bench. I'm sure they look the same all over the world, but it just reminds me of Denmark. It's a very Danish bench to me. I guess every place in the world has a word for a good feeling, that it feels nice atmosphere. But hygge is this thing we like, and this is really hyggeligt.
Hyggeligt.
All right, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Shout out to Lonnie, to Birgitta, to everyone who made the house happen, and have a good one.
All right, bye. All right, that was dope. That's something good to react to for the future. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes, because I also only have like 2 more hours of being live, max. All right, let me boot up the North Korean GameCube. Okay, the thing is that I don't totally know how to save. Can I make this full screen? Hold on. Stop the current No, definitely not. Who said anything about E or anything? That's the right window. Yeah. Okay.
Nintendo.
There we go. Yes. Okay, let me change directory on Twitch. Okay, so this is OG Animal Crossing. That's what we're playing. OG Animal Crossing. Nintendo. Press start. Yes. Yo, what's up, KK? So, you've decided to move out, get your own place, see the world? That's groovy. Who needs someone telling you what to do all the time? You can do what you want, when you want, where you want. Yo, hit that shit, KK. Hit that shit, KK. Holy. Yeah, living on your own, being free, it feels great. But living by yourself can be a real drag too. Still, if you've got some real tight friends somewhere nearby, then you'll know it'll all work out. Yeah, man, friends are far out. Oh, I guess I'm kind of rambling. My bad. So, are you ready to hop on that train and go for a ride? I'm ready. Before I go. Cool, we can change your settings. First up is that groovy rumble feature. I don't know if my controller has rumble. I kind of doubt it does. Let's go with rumble off. How do you want us animals to sound when we speak? What the fuck is BB Belize? It sounds like a typewriter. Fuck that. Speak animalese. Oh, I almost forgot. You'll enjoy your time in the world of Animal Crossing more if you get some friends to come here too. Yeah, it would be really cool if a lot of your friends came to visit your town. Later. Yo, what's up, Rover? Rover! Excuse me, do you have a second? Could you help me out? Is it, let's see now, 6:24 p.m. on Tuesday, September 9th, 2025? Okay, so this is the big question, is do we want it to be accurate? Because it might not be a horrible idea to have it be set to like 3 hours earlier. That way if I'm playing really late at night on stream, it's like LA time. Let's just go with this for now. Say thanks, you're too kind. Really, you're a big help. Yeah. Say, by the way, what's your name? Jake. Okay. Jake. Now that is an odd name. Yeah. Isn't it cool? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say it was odd? It's not odd. It's a great name for a boy, really. It's a really great name. Yeah. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, where are you headed? Okay, what do we name it? I'm naming it after the famous place in the Scooby-Doo movies, which I've definitely watched. Shit. Coolsville. Well, it kind of gets it. You're going to Coolsville? That's right. Hey, I know that place. Coolsville is one of my favorite vacation spots. So, what are you going to Coolsville for? I'm moving. Moving, huh? I hate moving. Pack boxes, unpack boxes, never ends. Say, where's your new place? I don't know yet. What? You don't know yet? Are you out of your tree? Well, obviously you need to find a place to live. Oh wait, boy am I dense. This buddy of mine runs the shop in Coolsville. Let me give him a jingle. This'll take me 2 seconds. Wait right here, okay? Okay. Beep beep boop boop beep. Hey there, Nook. It's me. So, what's the good word? You raking in the cash? Uh-huh. Yeah. Ooh, that's rough. Brutal. Anyway, as I was saying, I have someone cool here who wants to move to Coolsville. Oh yeah, completely. But the poor thing still hasn't found a place to live. It's sort of a tight spot. Yeah, today. So you think you can help me out? Oh really? Uh-huh. I see. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll pass the word on. Hi, Rover. Your face is so much lower poly than the rest of your body. Okay, I'm back. Miss me? Yeah. Well, good news for you. It sounds like my buddy has some brand new houses for sale. Dirt cheap. You have money, right? Just a little. Oh, really? No wonder you look so helpless. But don't worry, these things have a way of working out. They say money makes the world go round, and what goes around comes around. Wait, I've confused myself. Remember, things are never as bad as they seem. Honestly, good luck and all that. Maybe we'll run into each other again sometime. Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Yo, I got the Guy Fieri fit on. Yo, huge. Coolsville, now arriving at Coolsville. Welcome to Coolsville. Watch your step, eek eek. Excuse me. Hey, you there. Hey, yes, you. Should I do a Trump voice? Folks, don't fight uphill, me boy. Would your name happen to be Jake? Good. I just now had a phone call about you. Phew, I'm glad I made it in here to meet your train. This is warping into something else. I'm afraid I'm not in the best shape of my life. But I ramble. My name is Tom Nook. I run the store here in town. I'm quite pleased to meet you, yes? Something strikes me as odd, though, my young friend. Moving to a town before settling on a place to live. Why, it's the craziest thing I ever heard of. Madness. Absolute madness. Whoa. Whatever. Whoa ho ho. Fuck, I'm losing the trope. Pardon me, I beg you. That just struck my funny bone. Now, don't you worry. It may be small, but I have a house you can move into right away. It's gone. It should be more than suit your needs, Here we are, not too shabby, I can most heartily recommend any of these houses. Take your pick. Feel free to take a look inside. Really, I don't mind, not in the least. After all, the doors don't have any locks. Just stand in front of the door and press the A button to go inside. Okay, I'm kind of leaning towards this one. Take a good look inside, and please bear in mind that it's a little, how you say, cozy, Yes, cozy. That it is. There's no music in it. Okay. Well, what do you think? How was it, I like it. You're quite sure this is the one you want? Here's good. Very well, it's decided then. That house now belongs to you, Jake. What a happy day for you, I'm certain. I'll tell you what, I'll even throw in the radio in there at no extra charge. I could never sell that damn thing at the shop. As you can no doubt see, the house doesn't have any furniture in it at all. Yes, quite bare, I'm afraid. Anything you need, you'll have to get on your own. Obviously, you can't expect me to furnish the place for you. Oh, yes, that weird thing over by the door there. That would be your personal gyroid assistant. Oh, and one more thing. When you're done playing, be absolutely sure to speak to your gyroid. For that is the only way for you to save everything you did that day. It would be a shame to lose such things. If you quit playing without talking to it first, it'll be like everything you did that day never even happened. With fees and closing costs, the house comes to 19,800 bells. I can give you 1,000. Yes, that would be not nearly enough. You only have 1,000 bells? You're joking with me, yes? Why, you're so short, I can't help but laugh. Whoa! You know what happens to people who don't have money, don't you? I'll tell you, they can't buy a house. But you still need a place to stay, don't you? Thorny situation. Yes, rather thorny. Then here's what we'll do. You can work part-time at my shop to pay off the rest. Yes, that's acceptable. Splendid, we're all set. This will work wonderfully. Now then, you'll have to come by my shop later to work. You can find my shop in acre A5. Can't miss it. At least most people can't miss it. If you have trouble, check the map by the station, yes? I'm heading back there now, so I'll be waiting for you. I'd ask you to be quick about coming, yes? Okay. Welcome home, Jake. I am currently processing data for Jake. Good luck with your part-time job. Can I not actually save here then? Because I'm on a North Korean GameCube? Notice, all town residents and visitors are free to use this bulletin board to post notices and messages. Let's keep it tasteful, folks. Hello? Okay. How do I pull up the map? Can I? Is there a way that I can pull up the map? Bro, look at all the fish and all the insects. Whoa. Alright, let's go to Tom Nook. Whoa, dragonfly. Okay, so I'm here. A5 is top right. And Dozer lives there. Oh, we got cherries. Is that cricket? Bitch. Get out of here. That's another thing. Nook's Cranny. Whoa. Well, finally you arrived. What took you so long? Very good, yes. First of all, you'll need to change into these clothes. If you must know, I suppose I'd call it your uniform. Please let me know when you're done changing, yes? Okay. Yo, dude. That's better. Yes, you look like you were just born to wear that uniform. Now you can start working off the remaining 18,800 bells you owe me on your house. Hoorah! Hoorah! First off, I want you to go plant some trees and flowers around my shop. When you're finished, come tell me, yes? Okay. Bro, cherries. Yo, it's Dozer, question mark? Uh-oh, my pockets are full. Really? Oh, damn, he gave me a lot. Okay. All right, we're gonna plant so many pretty fucking plants here. Plant. Yo. Plant. Yo. Pansy. Cosmos. Pansy. Bloop. Cosmos. Okay. Let's put like a tree like here. Okay, that's not quite where I wanted it, but that's fine. Where would another good tree be? Maybe like here? Not quite where I wanted it, but that's fine. Here, here, and here, and here. Great. Planted. So, did you make it look a little nicer out there? Gave the ground some charm and character, Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, so I won't bother asking how you chose where to plant everything. Okay, rude. After all, I'm not the one who will get laughed at when travelers from other villages see your work. No. Now, let's just see here. That little chore was worth, let's call it about 80 bells. Bro, really? Quite generous, I know. Oh, and about your wages, I'll just keep them as payment towards your mortgage, Jake, you just moved to Coolsville. But you haven't introduced yourself to all the townsfolk, have you? Nope. I'm gonna give you a little break, so why don't you go introduce yourself to everyone in town, Go on now. And don't forget to introduce yourself to the mayor, too. That would show some class. You can probably find him wandering around near the Wishing Well. I'll see you later, yes? Ote! Alright, so Dozer was here. Yo. Oh, it's so late. That's it. I'm going to bed right now. Oops, before I go, I ought to introduce myself. My name's Dozer. I'm sorry I'm in such a hurry, but it really is nice to meet you. Bro, it's 6:40 at night. It is not that late. Welcome home, Jake. How may I be of assistance? Save. Would you like to save? That's right. Request processed. Please enter the house. You're already done? So what do you want me to do? No, I want to keep playing. Yeah, I thought so, but I'll be here to save your town data first. Hang on. Saving your town data to the memory card in slot A. Don't turn the power off or remove the memory card. Will this work? No, it did. Well, alright. Enjoy yourself, okay? Alright, who else do we have? I don't know who many of the OG villagers are. Bro, I'm a little cutie. I'm a little boo thing. Hello? Where are my neighbors? Wisdom of fishing. You can't catch what you can't see. Fish won't bite what they can't see. Rainy days make the fish come play. So true. Whose house is this? Olivia. Hi, Olivia. Oh my, an unfamiliar face. Good evening, purr. My name is Olivia. Don't you think you should be at home in bed, purr? Bro, it is 6:40 at night. It's not even night. It is 6:40 in the evening right now. Faraway Museum officially acknowledges Coolsville as an archaeological research and excavation site. That's convenient. Bro, I'm trying to remember. There's so much shit in this game that's just not in the later ones, but also a lot of shit that's in the later ones that's not in this game. Oh, I missed Cody. Alright, we'll go to Cody. Hi, cop. Good evening to you. Let's be extra careful when we're walking alone at night. The darkness is suspicious. Tell me, how else can Officer Copper be of assistance? What's this? This is the police station. This is where we keep recovered goods, more commonly known as lost things. It is most certainly not a glorified lost and found, and referring to it as such may well be illegal. Fortunately, as our police station is so small, we can only handle 20 recovered goods at one time. Dude, hold on. Boston cop. Boston. When new items are recovered, we sadly have to begin getting rid of the old items. It's not really Boston. The fucking... What's the St. Patrick's in order to make the new room. Of course, this is only done out of necessity, and we are always sure to dispose of the oldest item first. If you happen to lose anything, this should be the first place you come to find it. Do not delay. Will you require any further briefing on this subject? No. But I'm not finished yet. Are you positive? Understood. But I'm a little disappointed. Oh, pardon me. It is my duty to assist the citizenry, not to bore them with my own yapping. Boston PD! Fuck, I can't do a Boston accent. Go to Dunks. That is all. Let's be careful out there. Well, I want to hear the rest of your speech. You may enter the police station whenever you please, unless you are mischievous, in which case I may bite. Behave, and you are welcome. You may claim any of the recovered items that you would lack. I'm ashamed to admit that I'm sort of new to the force. As such, I'm not familiar with the laws around here. So I don't know if it's normal, but here, there is no punishment for falsely claiming recovered items. But then, it begs the question, what role does that leave for an officer? Am I just a doorstop? I'm sorry to report that we do not accept items that have been dropped by town residents. What? Sadly, even I do not know the material facts that led to the creation of this rule. But I have my suspicions. There are certain citizens who would likely file formal complaints if something of theirs were disposed of. Oh, nothing. Never mind. Strike that from the record. I should not have said that. It is the duty of an officer to protect and serve the citizenry, even if the citizenry behaves poorly. We are also responsible for providing travelers from other towns with free town maps. Yes, that is correct. Free. You may want to make use of this service should you travel to other towns. A good map can be your truest friend. Can you give me a map of this town? Is there anything in the police station?
Oh, sure, yes. Every item here is lost. I mean, we don't know who owns them, the items. You can take anything, I think. Oh, that's a taiko drum, I think. So would that be yours?
That's right.
Oh, yes, of course. You can take it, of course. That's fine. Go ahead. It shouldn't be a problem, I think. Oh, that's a waffle shirt, I think. So would that be yours?
That's right.
Oh, yes, of course. You can take it, of course. That's fine. Go ahead. Shouldn't be a problem, I think. That's a prism shirt.
That's also mine. That's mine, officer. Average fucking American cop and how invested they are in actually returning stolen property. Let's try on the waffle shirt. Whoa, that looks like butt. What is a prism shirt? Okay, prism shirt kind of rocks. We're going with prism shirt. Yo, they got Peppa Pig on here. What the hell? You are Cody.
Hey, good evening. This is the first time we've talked, isn't it? Okie dokie. Right, hi, I'm Cody. Who are you? Is that right? Jake, huh? Okay, from now on we're best friends. Okie dokie. Right, Jake? Don't mind my Morse code machine in the bottom. It's just friendly.
What is making that fucking noise? It's some bug, right?
Hey, who are you? Why are you talking to me? Jake? Never heard of you. While you're here, let me fill you in on a little something. When they talk about a guy who strikes fear into the hearts of children, they're talking about me. That's right. The name is Chow, and don't you forget it. Oh yeah.
Okay, Chow. Kiki. Oh my, who are you? I wonder, have we never met before? Or is it just so dim outside that I can't recognize you, kitty cat? By the way, my name is Kiki. Did you know that already? I did, actually. Ah, so this must be the first time we've met after all. Let's see, you're Jake, right? See, I've already memorized your name. Thank you, Kiki. Wait, then who was over here? Bro, how do I get across this river? Bro, what? How do I get across the river? Is there not a bridge? There's not a bridge. Oh no, I can go by the coastline. Okay. Oh, the Able Sisters are already here. Hi there, come on in. Welcome to Able Sisters, where you are the famous fashion designer. Yo, y'all got drip. Holy. How much is the cactus shirt? Yes, sure thing. I like to call that design the green mesh. Can I help you with it? I want it. Great. So where do you want to put this design? Here. Do you guys not sell, like, clothes? You only sell patterns? Yes, sure thing. I like to call that design the ducky umbrella. Can I help you with it? I want it. Isn't it great when you finally get a pattern that really speaks to you? It's like coming home. Thank you. So do they not actually sell clothes? They just sell designs? Use an umbrella. Whoa, look at me. Yeah, and I can twirl it. Cute. Use on clothes. Yo, dripped. Holy. I come around on Sunday mornings to sell my turnips. Buy some, play the market. So Joan. Right, I forgot Joan's a fucking old bag in the new game, right? Oh, the museum's already built? So where the fuck am I going? I need to go up. Damn, girl, you got a tree in front of your house.
Come on, how long did you expect me to wait, tra-la-la? I've been waiting here all night.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. It's so dark out here, I couldn't tell who you were. Although, that might have been because I've never met you before, tra-la-la. Hi, I'm Cherry.
where's the mayor? What the fuck is this? What errand have you at the wishing well of Coolswell? How are things? In areas where there is very little green, a feeling of despair overshadows all else.
Tortimer! Hey, what? Who are you? You whippersnapper. Tell me something. Who do you respect most?
My mom.
I weep for the younger generation. It pains the soul heart.
Oh, I should do older. Fuck.
Listen to me, Sprout. What's your name? Jake, eh? Ah, I see. Human, aren't you? My name's Tortimer, and I'm the mayor of Coolsville. Yepper. Pretty important job. You seem like a good kid. Listen, whenever there's a holiday of some kind of event, come talk to me. I'm sure I'll have some interesting stuff to pass on, Yepper. I surely will. Heh horf.
Oh, 7 o'clock. Why'd you change out your uniform? Just who do you give permission to do that? Bro, chill! I fucking was walking around. I suppose I must change with the times, yes. Go on with your hip-hipness, wear whatever you like. But you can't wear anything that might make my customers feel uncomfortable, yes? On this point, I won't budge. That's just the way society works, you understand? Sometimes you have to obey the rules, yes? I didn't realize you wanted me to stay in the fucking costume. I'll put it back on. So, did you meet everybody in town? Quite a motley crew, yes? But variety is the spice of life, you know. Ah yes, I need you to deliver some furniture, At last, it's like you're actually working in the shop. Take the furniture to Cody in Acre B1, yes? And don't stop to sniff the roses on the way. Go straight there, and then come straight back, Ote. 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 Cody and A1. Cody and A1? No, B1. Cody is down. So I need to find the way down. Is Cody here? I think so. Dude, why don't they make freaking video games that are made for cozy people anymore? How come, dude, Animal Crossing New Horizons so middo, am I right? Anywho, you probably want something, don't you? So what is it, okie dokie? Delivery. Whoa, what's up with this? What are you doing delivering stuff? You lose a bet? Oh, so that's the story. You're in a bit of a bind, huh? That's the way it goes in the big old real world. You gotta get by somehow. Don't worry about it, okie dokie. How's about you hook up with this rad Ponderosa bonsai as a little housewarming gift? Besides, you can use it to deck out your place. You know, move it around, see where it fits best. Oh, I do it all the time. Helps him stay buff. You're looking at me like I'm nuts. But you'll see. You'll get into it once more you get time off, okie dokie. Ponderosa bonsai. Dude, Ponderosa? What is this? And It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference? Dude. Get it? Drop. Whoa. Oh, it doesn't center. That's annoying. Drop. Okay. Cute little bonsai. Put in over here in the corner. And then, can I display these? I can. Yo, huge. Okay, we'll figure this out in a prettier way at a later date. For now, I just want an emptier inventory. Thomas Nookus. Thomas Nookus. The Morse code bugs are coming back.
Welcome back, Worker Bee. Looks like you delivered the furniture. Nice work. Folks, you did a good job, so I figure that earns you, say 230 bells. Not bad wages, Now, on to your next task. What's that? You say it's too difficult to try to find things without a map? Yeah. Honestly, kids these days and their constant complaints. Why, when I was just a little raccoon, oh, never mind. Okay, here's a map. Press the X button to look at it. It should serve your needs just fine. Next job is to write some copy for a direct mail-in. You know, sort of a personal advertisement. I want you to send it to Olivia, who lives in an acre somewhere in row B. Just good business. Olivia is a very loyal customer, so this is a notice of a special sale. As for what you write, well, I'll just leave it up to you, Jake, but try to make it exciting. Oh, and you might want to think about introducing yourself as Jake, who works for me, yes? Okay, I'm gonna write the fucking best letter. Right letter. Choose an addressee. Olivia. Hi. Oh shit. Hi, it's Jake, comma, space. W. Working for Tom Nook. He wanted me to tell you about this freaking epic sale that he is doing. Straight poggers. Check it. Oops. Out. Is there an exclamation point? Where's the exclamation point? There's not an oh, there. Okay. Hi, it's Jake working for Ook. He wanted me to tell you about this freaking epic sale that he is doing. Straight poggers. Check it out. From Jake. Yes. Okay. Off to the post office. Off to the post office. Okay, so we said an A1. AI, folks. They're putting AI in the food. They're putting AI in the water. They're putting AI in the arts, folks. Cruel, folks. Not cool. Hi, Peggy, Phyllis. A customer. Welcome. So, what do you want? Mail a letter. Send. Yes, in it goes. So, is that it? Or do you have some more? Oh, I don't have any more. Are you mailing something or not? Make up your mind already. Maybe not. Oh, okay. Close the door on your way out. And be quick about it. Fuck you, Phyllis. Good lord. I pay for your goddamn salary, bitch. You're a fucking federal employee. How about you don't be a dick? How about that? Fucker. Dude, guy who runs up to a cop and no, I had a better joke, but it got too dark in my head. Guy who goes to a cop. No, what is it? What's the joke? Guy who yells at a K9 unit that he plays for its treats. It's not the greatest. It could use some work. Good job. It took you longer than I'd have liked, so I'll have to dock you a bit. How does 130 Bro, I didn't do anything. I went fucking right there. But I'm glad you got it done. After all, if you can't even write a letter, you're gonna have problems in this town. Oh yes, well, I haven't actually prepared the next package I need you to deliver. I'm a bit behind. It would be a waste for you to just hang around here and wait for me. So why don't you go help out the villagers? You may find you can do a little better working for them than you can for me. But not much better, yes. Just be sure to come back here after a bit.
Can you IRL plant a cherry and it turn into a cherry tree?
Hey Jake, so what do you need?
I want a job.
I just had something. Wait a minute. No, I guess not. Sorry about that.
Okay. Sherry, Tortimer, do you have anything for me?
Look now, Jake. Townsfolk here have certain expectations for their town with me so far. So what do you say we work together to make Coolsville the best town we can? Yepper.
Yepper. Dude, that hurts my voice.
Jake, how nice to see you on such a fine evening, tra-la-la. So what's going on, tra-la-la?
Need a favor?
Yes, talk about timing. I was just looking for someone who could do me a favor, tra-la-la. I have this friend named Olivia who's been hanging onto my camera forever.
I hate to ask this, but can you go talk to Olivia and get it back for me, tra-la-la? Leave it to me.
Okay then, great, cool. Go get him, tra-la-la.
It is an L that there's no path across here. That sucks. There's 2 bridges at the top here. Or no, there's only 1. But there's no bridge in the center area. That blows. Also, do we have any lakes? Not really. This is the most lake area we have. Or pond or anything. Everything is running water.
My, I didn't expect you again. Hello there, Purr. Enough idle chit-chat. Do you need something from me, Purr?
I'm picking up.
Oh, I guess I do recall borrowing somebody's camera. Oh, but I lent that to Kiki quite a long time ago. Sorry, Jake, but it looks like you'll have to go see if Kiki still has it. Have fun, bitch.
Where's Kiki?
Kiki, do you love me?
You can't sing that anymore. Not after Drake is a pedophile. Yo, who more of a pedo, Drake or Trump? Low key, probably Trump. That's crazy. Picking up.
Oh, actually, I know I probably shouldn't have, but I lent it to Cody when I was done with it. Was that bad? That was bad, wasn't it? Oopsie. So, could you go get it from Cody?
Damn, this is gonna be the most fucking used and abused camera. Who am I picking this up for? Cherry? Cherry gonna be pissed.
Hey, so what can I do for you, Jake?
Picking up.
This is Cherry's camera, which I was borrowing for a while. For a little too long, I guess. I knew I had to return it soon, but I just kept forgetting to do it. Doy, man, am I scatterbrained? It would really help me out big time if you could return it for me. You're the best, Okie Doke. The best.
You're freaking welcome.
Alright, that's it. That's the errand. Don't let me down, Okie Doke.
I can do that. Dude, there's so many bugs and fish, and I don't have anything to catch them. It's mighty cringo. I wish Tom Nook would let me buy some shit, but no, I have to fucking wait. I also have to wait for the shop to cycle out, so it's who knows how long it'll take. It is crazy how back in this time they had to do side screen or screen rolls to get to each one.
So, what's going on, tra-la-la?
Delivery. Camera.
Yes, you did it! You know, I'd halfway given up on ever seeing it again. I'm so happy you came along, tra-la-la. I wanted to thank you, so I got some furniture just for you, tra-la-la.
What now? What is it?
When you say you're gonna do something, you just go right out and do it. I'm glad to know that, tra-la-la.
Modern sofa. Yo, huge. r/male living spaces.
Yo, let's put the sofa in. It's gonna revolutionize this shit.
Dude, sofa gonna go crazy. Damn, it looks like the fucking couch from Nikolaj's house.
Were you able to help out anybody out? Many animals need things, Did you get anything good in return?
I got a couch.
The critters in town are all fairly generous, so your work never goes unrewarded. That's quite nice, yes? Next, I just need you to deliver a nice carpet for me, yes? And don't dilly-dally along the way, Just try not to gab too much. Tell me when you're done.
Well, fucking everyone's gonna be going to sleep, so Dozer. Bro, you're down there? How the fuck you get down there? Delivery.
Oh man, I can't believe it's finally here. Am I dreaming? Feels like I've been waiting so long. Let me ask you something. When you think of interior design, first thing you think of is furniture, right? Right. But carpeting and wallpaper are important parts of decoration too. It's all connected. Hey, that gives me an idea. Want a new rug for the pad, Jake? How about it? You can have my old one.
Hand-me-down ass rug, literally.
I don't want to trash it, and it doesn't have too many miles on it. Hey, don't laugh, man. Finding that rug was no joke. I must have checked the store for it 1,000 times. Anyway, now I gotta find wallpaper to match. Looks like it's back to the store for me.
Dozer, wake up! Dude, Dozer addicted to the benzos. Yo, we need an intervention for Dozer on the benzos, dude. Get off of them, Dozer. You can't make it your whole personality.
Next, I need you to deliver an axe to Olivia.
Holy fuck. Be careful with it. Can I buy the shovel?
No, that's for my customers. I can't sell it to someone who works here in the shop. Raccoon policy, you see.
Bro, I don't know when the shovel's gonna be back. You see the shit with the what is it? I don't like getting too engaged in the H3 drama because it's just like it's a tragedy at this point. But the recent shit of how I guess his employee Olivia, he like called in. They were doing some discussion about like what the fuck?
Evening. I just want to talk to you. If you've been walking around Coolsville, then you've seen all the fruit trees, You do know you can pick the fruit from any tree you like. Just face the tree and press the A button to shake it. Tom Nook buys fruit, so you can take it to him to sell it if you so desire, per.
Here's your fucking axe.
Oh, thank you very much. It looks like you're getting the hang of your, job, per. Think you'll stay a delivery, yokel until you retire? Oh, just having fun with you. Say, is this from you?
That is from me. I did write that. Hi, it's Jake working for Tom Nook. He wanted me to tell you about this freaking epic sale that he is doing. Straight poggers, check it out.
Not to be a backseat letter gal, but talk about poor writing. I mean, yawn. I can't show this to anybody. What the fuck, Olivia? What? Didn't you know? I have this habit of showing off the letters I received to all my friends. I'm so kooky. So, since you never knew who might see the letters I get from you, I'd avoid writing anything embarrassing. Embarrassing for you, not for me. Don't get any ideas, you... Okay, center yourself, girl. Convolucy. I'm fine now. You best remember, I can move away anytime. And when I do, I'll bring my letters with me and show them to all my new superior friends, per. Oh, I just can't wait. Maybe I'll even show someone this letter. Wouldn't that be a tickle and a half?
Bro, I'll be so sad if one of my villagers leave. That is something they super changed in the recent ones, how they have to ask you for permission now. I mean, I understand why, but it's a really funny departure from how it previously was. It used to just be like, oh, yeah, they weren't fucking with you, dude. So they left. Or you just ignored them for too long, like a fucking Neopet. Bro, I hate the Morse code bugs. Why do they sound like that?
You've seen the bulletin board in front of your house, haven't you? Well, I want you to write an ad for my shop on that bulletin board. You can get foot traffic around there, yes? You can write whatever catchy slogan you want. Just make sure it sounds exciting, And don't write anything that might embarrass me. Once you write something on it, you can never erase it.
Yo! Do you want to buy stuff? Then go to Tom Nook's. They sell legit only Kino. Okay. Yo, do you want to buy stuff? Then go to Tom Nook's. They sell legit only Kino. Yes. Perfect. What's up, Mr. Nook?
Welcome back. Did you put a buzz generating ad up there? Something animals will talk about over the water cooler.
Yes, you're all done. Oh. All the work I hadn't gotten around to is now all done. How wonderful for me,
Since I don't have any more work for you to do, I'm afraid I have no choice but to let you go.
The rest of your mortgage? What about my pay just now? You didn't give me anything for the ad. Oh, of course, you'll still have to pay all of it off. That's how life works. So you have 17,400 bells left to pay. Not exactly a sum to sneeze at,
If you've gotten stuff to sell, just come talk to me, yes? I'll give you a very fair price for anything you've got. If you can pay off about 1,000 bells a week, that'll work for me. Otherwise, I'll send for the raccoon goons. Whoa, just a joke. Once you pay it all off, we can talk about remodeling the place for you.
Yes! I'm finally done working. I'm free. Yo, and now the real music kicks in. Yo! Okay, I'm gonna try to sell the shit that I have on me real quick and see if it's enough to buy the shovel. Show me what you've got.
Show me what you've got.
I doubt this is gonna be enough for a shovel, but whatever. If I add it all up, my price comes to 1,490 bells. You will sell, yes. I'll sell. Thanks so much. That's a shovel. Price is 500 bells. Yes! Would you like it? I'll buy it. Thanks so much. Very good. That'll be 500 bells. Thanks so much. Bum 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 bum. Welcome home, Jake. How may I be of assistance? Would you like to save? Request processed. Please enter the house. All right. Hi, Kiki.
Are you done playing? What would you like to do?
Save and quit.
In that case, I'm going to save over your town data. This will just take a second. Nintendo.
All right, let me make sure on save state. Save state to slot. Save state to file. Okay, I'm gonna do a few saves just in case. Okay, wow, that is loud. Save state to file. Okay. Great, right? So stop. Emulation. Just kidding. Just kidding, it's perfectly legal. Okay, great. Now that we have that figured out, that's something I can do for the future. All right, I'm gonna end because Javi's calling me. Javier is calling me. Yo, what's up? Don't say anything illegal because you're on stream right now.
Where do you live?
Huh?
Where do you live now?
What? Where do I live?
Yeah, I don't know where you live now.
Down the street. Go to where the old building was, and then I'll just meet you on the corner.
I'm already here.
Okay, then give me a minute.
Right.
All right, bye. All right, bye YouTube chat. Bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. Bye. Okay, and then bye Twitch. Bye Twitch. Bye Twitch.